During the Indiana General Assembly's 2009 regular session, 184 enacted bills were sent to the governor's desk. Senate Democrats worked to usher a number of issues through the legislative process, ranging from foreclosure prevention to extending benefits to veterans.
We've begun our session for this year, and we will be dealing with very important issues as always, but of course the most important for us is preparing the state's biennial budget. And with the economic conditions that we have in the state and the nation today, it's going to be a very difficult time for all of us to try to find out where we can cut, what we can do, and how we can prepare a balanced budget.
While the Senate voted to pass a new state budget on April 29th, it failed in the House of Representatives, forcing lawmakers into a special session along with 9 other states. On June 11th, the Indiana General Assembly was called into a special session by Governor Daniels and regrouped to hear further testimony and consider revised revenue projections to create the new budget. Lawmakers agreed this was a challenging year to create this year's budget given the national recession and lower than expected revenue forecasts. On June 30th, a new budget was approved by both chambers and signed into law by the governor. Another major issue addressed this year was the Insolvent Unemployment Insurance Trust Fund. The Unemployment Insurance Trust Fund has been in a deficit since November of 2008 and been paid from federal funds. On April 27th, thousands of union workers gathered at the State House to rally for fair unemployment benefits.
You are masters of your craft. Now, I'm the Senate Democrat contrary on this bill, and as long as this bill tries to balance a deficit on your backs, I will not sign.
Senate Democrats worked to make sure unemployment benefits were left intact and eligibility was not reduced in the final bill language. The final legislation was approved by both chambers and signed into law by Governor Daniels in early May. Senate Democrats also worked to prevent home foreclosure. Under Senate Enrolled Act 492, a mortgage lender is now required to provide a homeowner with a written notice of the loan's default and offer to meet with a homeowner to negotiate a foreclosure prevention agreement. The homeowner then has 30 days after the date of notice to schedule a meeting with the lender. Similar laws in other states have already reduced the volume of foreclosure filings for their residents. Senate Enrolled Act 16 extends the supervised driving of young drivers. Many states have imposed limits on night driving and passenger limits to reduce the risk of accidents by inexperienced drivers. Drivers under the age of 18 are now prohibited from using a cell phone while driving. After January 1st of 2010, the age of eligibility for a learner's permit is moved to 180 days after the student's 15th birthday. Also, drivers now have to be 16 and 6 months to receive their license and logged 50 hours of supervised driving. The legislative cycle now moves into the interim, where lawmakers take part in study committees and prepare to reconvene in November.